Hello and welcome to the first set of podcasts by the Three Ps. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I'm Stephen Gardner, graduate at the University of Kent in Politics and International Relations with a strong love of history. With me are my friends Dominic Lennon, who's studying physics at the University of Sussex.
Hello.
And his brother Ben Lennon, who's a talented musician currently studying music with a strong passion for philosophy.
Yeah, that's not a lot you can say about that, but yeah, sure. Hello,
yeah.
people,
Okay, so
sad listeners of the world.
You might be wondering, why are we doing these podcasts? Well, the thing is, we've been mates for around 7 years now, haven't we?
It's actually been longer than that.
8 years?
Mates.
Yeah, we've been
No,
friends
it's been a lot longer than that. I was calculating it with Tristan the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just want to point out,
Yeah,
it's
go
not
on,
7
go on,
years
go on.
anymore. I've known Tristan for 6 years, and I've known him only ever since year 11.
Wow.
No, so
7,
10.
8, 9. 9 years for me, then.
Yeah,
Coming up to
exactly.
10.
Holy fuck, what a depressing amount of time I've spent with you.
But yeah, so we've been around mates for a long time, and we just constantly argue about stuff, don't we? You know, I thought we might as well record it. Nice to record it and let the listeners sort of listen to what we're doing. Thank you.
Sorry.
Wow, really interesting.
So, why we called the Three Ps? It's basically just to highlight the differences sort of in our character. I'm like, the politician who's like really into politics. Dom here is the physicist.
I thought it's just because everything we do begins with a P. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the politician who's interested
Yeah,
in politics.
Ben, thanks for pointing that out.
Dom is the physicist who's very much into science, and Ben is the foul-mouthed philosopher, very much into philosophy, and constantly ponders the deep questions of our existence and reality.
Although it doesn't seem like he does. He just gives one-word answers.
What?
He's smarter than he looks, guys. Don't worry. So basically, over the course of these podcasts, we're going to discuss, varying topics, and in a very relaxed and informal manner, as you can tell. And basically, our goal is to hopefully not only be a source of intellectual thought, but also to give you guys listening a good laugh. So, without further ado, let's start this podcast.
How long did it take you to write that?
Oh, not that long. I wrote it first time round.
Writ it?
Wrote it, first time round. I just had, a few sort of takes and I had a few words.
Alright.
Firstly, what we've got here is a words round. What I'm basically going to do is, throughout the entire podcast, I'm going to give a word to Dom and Ben here.
You just pointed to the wrong people?
Well, they can't see that. And basically, the entire point is they've got to try and slip in this word as many times as they can. So, for example, if I give, say, Ben a word like jackass, over the course of the podcast, while we're discussing topics, he's got to try and push it in there as much as he can. But I wouldn't hold your breath because Ben is not very good at this.
Well, I've only done it once. You give me one. You don't know that shit.
Well, we'll see how you do, okay?
You do amazing at this time.
Yeah. All right, so...
It's because you gave me a dumb word last time.
I'm going to give Dom his first word, though, so can you just go out downstairs and I'll just whisper it. Well, not whisper it.
I'll tell you what, we'll both leave and then you tell the microphone what our words are.
That's not bad, though. Do you remember your words?
Yes.
All right, go downstairs,
Told him again.
All right, okay. Ben's word is hooker, and Dom's word is screwdriver. So that'll be very interesting to see if they can get those words in. If I'm honest, I have no idea how Dom's going to get a screwdriver in. But let's see how it goes. Guys! Hooker for Ben. Screwdriver for Dom.
Have a nice moment with the microphone.
Oh yeah, I was just telling them, all my deep dark fantasies. Personal touch.
Ben, did you have to trip over the microphone?
I didn't. Ow.
I didn't.
My head.
Oh, you're always hitting your head.
Well,
Well, yeah, because I've got to sit here and look, that's right there. That's why you should move over a bit.
All right.
I can't move over a bit, otherwise I'm not on a seat.
I don't give a shit.
I don't.
And you want to swap seats then?
Not
I'll
really.
sit there and you can sit
Not
on
really.
there. Also, you're shorter than me now.
Look, you made the door angry.
That was a win.
Alright, do you remember your words, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I forgot mine.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Just like you won't be slipping it in anywhere.
Well, you won't be winning then because you won't be slipping the word in. Just try and slip it as many times as you can. Me and the listeners will be keeping tabs.
You need to ask yourself this question because you're the leader in this area.
Alright.
No, you ask yourself.
What?
You're the host.
That's stupid.
You're sitting in the middle. You're the host. You introduce. So you ask yourself the question.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to go on to another topic.
Go
Alright, anyway. So the next time we're going to talk about is gun laws. I'm not going to ask myself. Dov, I got a rough idea I've got a feeling what your views are.
No. What is your feeling on it? Because give your feeling. You start off.
Yeah, you're the politician.
You're the one.
Well, okay. My views on gun laws is that I do generally believe that free citizens should have the right to own and possess guns. I'll get into that.
What purpose is there behind a gun?
For defence.
For defence of other people with guns. From other people with guns.
Defence from people a lot bigger than you. Defence from gangs.
With guns. Well, why just guns? Man?
Well, Ben,
just take it. There's loads of other
gun control.
Guns are
all that gun
too
control
easy.
does mainly.
You just point it at people.
Ben, criminals are always going to find a way to get guns, even if you've got the strictest gun laws in the world. I'm not saying that gun laws prevent gun deaths, because I mean it's a given.
It's basically mutually assured destruction. You've both got guns, so there could be a fatality on either side, so you don't bother.
All that gun laws do is, what it does, it prevents good citizens from having guns. It might prevent a few criminals from getting guns, but as I say, criminals or terrorists will always find a way to get guns. I mean, the parachutings, they managed to get AK-47s and blast up a bunch of people. Orlando, in Belgium as well. I think when they shot up in the train station. There's always ways people are going to get guns, even if there's strict gun laws in the country.
Larger firearms, then. So, like an LMG. That's the kind of thing that is extremely hard to get in some places. I reckon you'd have a good hard time trying to get an LMG here or something.
Or in this country,
an actual assault rifle.
I don't think you'd be able to get it unless...
You would be able to get a pistol.
Oh no! I know in this country, for fact, that pistols are very, 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 very heavily regulated.
Oh right, because they're small and you can hide them.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah. What?
I know. Actually, I think
shotgun.
Oh yeah, you can get a shotgun in this country. For anyone who's interested, I think all you got to do is go to the police, apply for a gun license, get one of your relatives to sponsor you and a stranger to sponsor you, and if there's no reason for the police to not give it to you, then congratulations, you got a gun license and you can get a shotgun.
Well, you say I don't see what the problem with it here is.
But I mean,
there's no problem here. People don't see the point in it. Yeah, you can get one, as you just said. So I think the regulations here are pretty.
I think there should be some regulations. I think there should be maybe a police checks to make sure that criminals shouldn't get guns.
A little more heavy-handed than what they've got maybe in America, but maybe lighter one than what they've got here. Is your opinion?
Yeah, I think that
you want.
I think I should be able to have a handgun if I've not committed any laws, and the police think there's no reason for me to have one.
What kind of power handgun? Are you talking just normal small arms, or are you talking like almost a hand cannon kind of level, like
those sort of
like a revolver?
Oh, you like a Magnum?
Yeah, like a Magnum or something.
To me, it's not about what guns can and can't be given. It's about the type of people who the gun's given to. I mean, for example, if you give someone I don't know,
there's a big difference.
A bazooka even, and they're a good, honest citizen. They're not going to use it to shoot someone.
A hand can really rip a huge hole in someone, whereas a small arm could actually, if you get shot once, you can survive that.
But if the person who it's been given to is an honest citizen, he's not going to use it to to just shoot people around randomly on the street.
He might get mad.
If there's any history of mental illness, then I think that.
What age should they be allowed to? Should I be able to first get a weapon?
18. I suppose,
18.
When you're a man.
Okay. When you're a man.
When you're a man.
Yeah. Ben.
I just don't.
I think.
Don't understand.
I think the reason why a lot of people don't want guns is because they're paranoid that someone is going to just shoot them up. But
I don't know.
Generally, it doesn't work that way because
I do like.
it's nuclear assured destruction with nuclear weapons. Generally speaking, if you're in a neighbourhood that has a lot of guns around, people generally don't commit as many crimes because they're like literally like, oh,
I think
that guy might have a gun.
Maybe the concealed small arms actually should be more regulated than the shotguns, as you just said, because the concealed small arms is the kind of thing you get mugged with. Whereas a shotgun, you don't mug someone with a shotgun. You walk down the street like this. That's pretty dumb.
Come on,
yeah.
Go on, I dare you to mug me, mate.
So,
hey Ben, when you were mugged by those two people with Jack, I bet you wish you had a handgun on you.
What, a pistol? Yourself. I was too young. I couldn't have got one anyway.
16, was
it? What was the point of pulling it?
Oh, just...
You're like, I'm protecting my phone.
I could have run away, yeah.
70 quid.
Wasn't even that.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. They could have done some serious damage if you didn't have
it.
You're
not. It's not worth risking anyone's life for £70.
It isn't,
I don't think, because some people are idiots and will go for your 70 quid, even though you're pointing a weapon at them. You never know; it might turn out bad for you. Just because you've got a weapon doesn't mean it can't be used against you.
Yeah, but I favour my chances.
So maybe you should be given training as well.
I think in New Zealand what they do is you can own a gun, but you got to be a member of a shooting organisation.
That makes sense. That makes good sense. You've got to have actually used it and be decent.
Yeah, I think presumably if you're at a gun club, you've got some training with that and you know how to operate it.
Yeah,
but the point really of a gun is it is easy to use. It's something that a woman can just get, and maybe with...
I beg your pardon?
A woman can get.
Yeah.
And with only one bit of training, she can defend herself against a gang of big, muscular men. There's a quote from the Wild West that I thought was quite good. It's basically, the saying is, God created man, but Sam Colt made them equal. Sam Colt being, I can't remember, but he invented a
Colt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colt. Which basically means that before then, people with swords that have trained all their lives can literally dominate, peasants and villagers who have had pretty much no training with weapons. But because of the gun, suddenly it's an even playing field.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I don't know, a kid or a woman can defend herself against, a gang of thugs who might have trained with guns for a while.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I like them. It makes it equal.
I still think they should be given training and proper use and education on how to use it in the right situations. Right?
This kind of society is
a little bit, I suppose. Yeah.
You're not going to say no to free education, right? You're like, ta-da! You're now able to use your weapon.
It
sounds expensive though.
So I just don't see it. It's literally
expensive.
I think you got to pay a £5 membership if you're a member of an organisation. So presumably that covers it.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous about the whole thing because it doesn't really. It's literally the only reason is self-preservation.
Surely that's worth its self-preservation.
But it's just.
I don't know. I just think about if I had a family.
That's the reason.
But if you actually had a family, a loving wife and some kids, surely you'd like to
protect them with my gun.
Yeah.
Right. The fuck.
No, I'm totally serious.
In England, you don't really get that problem. I've got a baseball bat if somebody comes in. You don't need a gun.
Well, there's two pretty big guys with a knife, all with knives. A baseball bat might not be able to cut it.
Maybe you would. Maybe, I don't know. I don't need a gun to protect myself.
That's fair. That's your opinion.
So, yeah. I don't know. I think.
would you ever own a gun at all?
No, I probably will. I don't need one. I've never seen a need for one.
No, that's fair enough.
Things are pretty safe now. As long as you're smart and you don't go to the wrong places, you don't really need one. But I can see why. I can understand, especially for some people, why you could feel quite scared.
Yeah.
Going places or in specific situations.
Yeah.
Especially if you're maybe on the weaker end, like you, Steve.
I'm perfectly capable of defending myself.
Oh, really?
But, just in case.
With your fence, with a foil. Yeah. Fence them to death.
We could keep talking about guns for a little bit.
Like, what kind of situation would you use one of these weapons?
Well, presumably defence.
Like,
mostly.
say, give him an example.
I don't know. Well, firstly, maybe a shotgun or something bigger in my home, so that if I hear someone breaking downstairs, I can grab it.
You could still grab something like a knife or a screwdriver.
You could do, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But shotgun's a bit easier, isn't it?
A screwdriver's quite useful. You can.
But hey, if you got
a screwdriver and a knife, or a kitchen knife, or not a cleaver, that would be ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
it's not a very good stabby weapon, but
an
actual proper knife that you've got in the kitchen. What are you looking at?
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, no, but if you go and use like a bread knife, a bread knife is quite good for defence.
It is, yeah. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm talking about a bread knife. It's not even sharp.
The end of it. I don't know. What kind of knife is the real sharp one?
All I'm going to say,
I don't know much about
if I had
kitchen.
a wife and kids, young kids, I'd want
or a
to
baseball bat. Boom. You just got to catch them out. Actually, no, that's kind of dangerous sneaking up on someone like that.
Yeah.
If they've got a weapon of their own, but not many people have weapons, right?
Not in this country, I think.
No.
No one really sees a need for it unless you go shooting.
Even people
hunting.
who are robbing you don't have many weapons.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, gun crime has gone down in this country since tougher gun laws came in, but knife crime and other crimes have been on the up. I mean, knife crime in this country is
quite high.
Ridiculous.
Well, that makes sense, right? Because we've been. That makes.
He's doing a podcast, Ben. Don't give him a wedgie.
Ow!
No fighting.
Bloody hell. What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, that makes
it's
sense.
Wedgie,
if we don't know. I'm trying to twitch the.
What about this? I think also, say with handguns, I think maybe some regulation just to make sure that the person it's been given to knows how to use it and is a good, honest citizen. But I think they should be maybe allowed to carry it in public. So that, say, if something like the Orlando shootings does happen, if there's a situation where a good, honest citizen has a gun, they've had the training, there should be at least one or two people in the club who would be able to take it out and
it would be a deterrent.
Defend,
I think the training is an important thing.
I mean, I think so too, I suppose.
But especially because it would help you in that situation and you'd feel the competence to actually pull it on the gun.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Actually, yeah, the more thing, that's something I just thought about now, but yeah. I mean, Ben, would you be opposed to that? Say it was a bit more regulated, like they only gave like handguns to someone who had proven that they were totally law-abiding members of society, and they had training, and the police had absolutely no reason to suspect that they might use the gun for evil purposes. Would you be in favour of people like those being able to carry like pistols in public, so that, for example, if like a terrorist attack or like a mugging does go on, statistically there should be at least someone who might be able to sort of just take out the gun and fight back.
Well, just for that reason?
Yeah,
with pistols on their own, I would think pistols would have to have a very. There'd be quite a lot. Pretty difficult to get hold of them, but you could, and you would get the training, of course, and everything would be supplied for you. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. You just got to be careful with not handing them out like free candy.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's it take to get a handgun in America?
I think you can buy them at Walmart.
No, really? Really?
I know there's some stores where you can literally just buy them, but I don't know. You might need like some checks to get rounds or something. It depends on which state you're in and which city you're in, because places like Philadelphia have strict gun laws, I think. But other places like in Texas or suburbs outside have pretty lax gun laws. And the amazing thing is,
isn't it in the Constitution or something?
Yeah, Second Amendment's the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Now, it used to be in the British Bill of Rights, but I don't know what's happened to that.
It got thrown out the window.
Yeah, presumably. Yeah, that was
pretty fair. That was pretty fair.
Awesome. Ben, I'm very disappointed with you.
I couldn't, man.
You know what? Next time we're playing this, you're not
Forgot.
playing it. You're making up the words, and you're going to give them to me and Dom.
I don't like this game, man. It's stupid.
It doesn't matter. I don't care what you like. It's what the listeners like. Your pressure is the least of my concern.
I'm listening.
Or you listen to it once and you're like, oh, it was shit.
Okay, and bit on this. That's quite good. I'll stop that. So, did you not listen to me then? Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me say the words? Don't stop burning.
I just don't give a
burning.
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 Put yourself out.
Right.
Anyway, you ready for the final topic?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. I didn't make any notes. This is the one thing I didn't actually.
Why didn't you research this?
This is all down to you, bro.
I just figured that you'd know a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the next thing we're going to talk about is time travel.
It's so shit.
And everyone looks at me.
Well, go on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can give a definition of time travel. It's the concept of traveling
through time.
What kind of time travel do you want, Steve?
No shit.
Oh yeah. I like the idea of. I don't care actually. I've never been that interested in time. Maybe the idea that you can go back in time and you can influence stuff.
That's the one that's a little more shaky.
Yeah, it is.
I can tell you what, though, you can go forwards in time.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
It's called waiting.
Well, you can go forwards.
Oh look, I'm a second in the future.
You can actually
look,
go...
Look, Ben, I'm going to travel 5 seconds in the future.
Shut up. I'm just going to count 5 seconds. That's not,
oh my god.
That's not time travel.
Yes, it is. I've travelled 5 seconds.
You're kind of right.
Yeah, it is time travel.
It is technically time travel, but it's shit time travel. And you're shit, so shut up.
It's time travel that happens all the time. It's called the present moving into the future.
Ben, you just travelled 5 seconds in time. How do you do that?
That is dumb question.
Look here. Okay. Stephen being an idiot aside, you can actually travel into the future faster.
Yeah, I know. It's well, I know one way is to travel almost to the speed of light.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
If you travel extremely fast, so that's one of the directions now, Dan. Okay, so if you travel really fast, the closer you approach to the speed of light, the slower your time moves with respect to time outside of your reference frame.
I don't know. That's not been properly proven, has it?
Oh yeah.
Is it just like a theory?
No, it's totally proven.
Really?
Yeah. If we didn't know about it, our satellites wouldn't work. So our GPS system would move.
I thought that's just something to do with gravity.
It's gravity does the same thing. Gravity. So when you're in stronger gravity, when you're in stronger gravity, it slows down time. I think I can't remember which one it does, but yeah, being in a gravitational, standing on the Earth actually means our time is slower or faster. One of the two, can't remember. Probably slower.
It's all relative, isn't it?
Yeah, relative though. It's all relative to each other though, so it's not very.
And how fast you're moving.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
so we've got time travel now in one direction. What about the other direction?
Well, going back in time.
Yeah, but it's a bit weird because that means to go forward. So say you could.
Ben, I want to hear your views on this. How can we travel back in time?
We can't. Well,
we can't. Why not?
I don't know.
This is good.
I'm not going to pretend to know a science. It's like I'm not fucking Dr. Brown or whatever.
One thing that annoys me is intellectuals putting down the common man. You know,
you got wormholes or something. There are only a few ways we can do it.
Or you mean the worms that holes that worms leak in the ground?
No, not those kind of wormholes.
You just said a sci-fi word and hoped it was the correct answer, didn't you?
Sort of. There's a theory, isn't there? That if there's a wormhole, that
makes no sense. Though, how can you? Isn't it like you bend space time?
Well, one of the interesting. What you could do is try and fly faster than the speed of light. Good luck getting there,
though. It's weird, but what you got to think of it is, think of it as like a hooker, okay? It's like, what you got to do is, like a hooker.
What kind of hooker?
I don't know. A Dutch hooker. A middle-aged Dutch hooker.
That's a specific kind of. What's that got to do with
Ben has a lot of experience with these, doesn't he? I don't know why you're asking him to think about this.
Okay, with a hooker, Dutch hooker. Think of it as like... What?
There's a lot of Dutch hookers.
There are a lot of Dutch. A lot of Dutch weed, a lot of Dutch hookers, a lot of Dutch. If you're listed from the Netherlands, we're very sorry. The thing is, like, so you're in your car. Think of the car as time, and you're driving your car along the road, and that's normal progression of time. Then all of a sudden, you see a Dutch hooker, and you slow down time. Your car slows down, and you slow down time until it comes to a standstill. And then you reverse back in time to get to the hooker.
Right.
Do you understand?
I'm not really following that.
I have no idea what that analogy is meant to be, and I don't know why you brought... Where did you get that one from? What? You just invented it in your mind, didn't you?
I sort of did, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Steve's interpretation of time. So, wait, are we saying that's...
I think that's like, what, 6 times you said hooker?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Was pretty random.
You just say Dutch hooker.
I said Dutch hooker.
Is that his word?
What? Oh, what are you going to say?
Are you giving him a chance to say his word here?
What's his word?
Dutch hooker. No.
Oh, you can take a gamble, but if you guess and you get it wrong, you lose.
No, I don't. Jesus, has he said his word a bajillion times? He has, hasn't he?
I don't know. Well, the thing is,
oh no,
it was annoying. So I thought I'd just take it. I'll just take it. You know, forget it.
I didn't know.
Ben, you're shit at this game. I'm going to take.
Did you say it?
I said it.
He said it more than you, didn't he?
You can't, well, I don't know. You have to go back and hear the recording.
Anyway,
I said it quite a few times.
Ben.
Well, I'm not supposed to say I said it.
Well, no, yeah, because that's. If you could go back in time, where would you go to and why?
Which moment, or like?
Yeah.
Can I come back after it? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, go on then. You can.
I don't know, man. Like really far back in time, like the first Olympics or something.
What, the first Olympics? What, the first modern Olympics or the first ancient
Greece,
Olympics?
Oh, right. Ancient, like, way back then, like in Olympiakos or whatever.
Why would you go back there?
Just because it'd be fucking cool to see something like that. Well, I don't know. I don't.
Well, Ben, you can see something like that. It's called the modern Olympics.
Or could
do you understand? Do you like
what happens in the past?
Oh, so yeah. What would you do? Make it so that Sparta wins more than Athens?
No, I'd probably do something. I don't know. I have to think about that. There's so many things you could do. I can't. There's so many moments in time I could go to.
All right. While you think about that, I've done somewhere we should go back in time. And why?
You get an option. There's too many options. It's like, oh, what do I do? It's like. What? A big menu.
Would you? I don't know. Would you go back to dinosaur time? Should you go back to the Middle Ages? Should we go back to Industrial Revolution where the screwdriver gets invented?
The past is shit.
So there's no way you'd like to go back in time, to?
There probably would be, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Okay.
I'd rather just stick around here, being an idiot, really. Although I could go back to
at least Ben said something.
I could go back to last week and grab last week's a lottery ticket.
I could win a gold medal in the first ever Olympics in ancient Greece. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I come back and I'll be
Ben, there's no way. I mean, these people are training all their lives. There's no way.
What, the ancient...
Yeah. What would you beat them at in the first Olympics?
I'll boss it. I don't know. I don't even know what they did back then.
Running.
What events did they do?
You'll beat them at a sport that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, I'll invent a new one. I'll be
beat them at table tennis.
And I'll be like...
They'll probably still be better than you. They've probably got better hand-eye coordination.
They probably didn't even have football.
They probably do.
They didn't play table tennis.
Yeah,
table tennis is a modern sport.
They'd probably be better at it, though.
I would have introduced them to football.
I still probably kick your ass.
No, I would.
They probably would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
They probably did have a version of football. They probably had a rock and they kicked it about in the village, yeah.
And then they would probably...
It's the basics of football.
Well, I don't know what this has to do with science or physics at all.
Or time
to be totally honest, time travel isn't even anything to do with physics or that. But I guess
I thought talking about quantum mechanics would be a bit boring.
Yeah, true. The forward moving one. Yeah, I guess that's more physical.
But is there no chance at all that?
No, there's a possibility, but not that we know of. And if we do it, then we don't even know whether we're changing our past or just jumping to a different world line, if you want to put it that way. You go back in the past, you change something, and you just end up in a possibility where that had happened, and you haven't really changed the past in the other world line. You've just gone and changed the past, and you've jumped from one world line to the other, and that's it. And you've just disappeared from another world line. And then here, Steve disappeared and never came back because you went into somewhere else where you decided to get last week's lottery numbers. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you didn't do that.
Did you understand what he said there, Ben? I was just zoned out there.
Yeah, same.
You zoned out.
Yeah,
you zoned out.
I zoned out to that. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, you guys...
Some travel line or something.
Steve, you want to go and get last week... You know the lottery numbers. You want to go and get a lottery ticket, okay?
Well, did you say go get last week's lottery ticket?
Go and get lottery ticket for now. Using, like, the last lottery numbers that came out, okay? So you know the lottery numbers, and you want to go back a week.
That won't work because they say, oh wait, this is a week in the future. You can't use it to claim the lottery this week.
Wait, what?
You said they get the lottery tickets now.
You know the lottery number. You know the winning lottery numbers now.
No, what are they?
I don't know. You look them up.
Okay,
it's not that hard.
Okay.
Google. Okay, yeah, and then you go back in a week and buy a ticket with that number on. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go and do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So. You disappear from this reality as you time travel back and go and buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
And then you enter a world where Steve buys a lottery ticket.
And wins it.
And wins the lottery.
Ah, this is like the multiverse.
Yes, exactly.
Multiple realities.
Although then you actually technically enter a universe where there's two Steves.
Presumably, yeah.
You'll have to kill off your other Steve first.
What? Really?
Well, you might enter if you go back.
Can't we just live in peace and harmony?
I don't. Yeah, well, you could.
Why do I still have to kill my other self?
Because there's two of you.
That's a bit racist, isn't it?
No, it means you just disappear here.
I don't know why it's racist.
It's
a bit selfish.
If anything, that's the least racist.
Selfish.
You're killing someone the most like you.
100% genetically you.
Yeah, exactly. That's twinist.
Or can't we just share the money or something?
Yeah, you could, but then they'll be like, why are there two Steves around? I think I would...
I'll explain it.
I'll probably wise up to it.
I'll just explain it.
I won't tell the authorities as long as you give me a cut, though.
What do the authorities do?
The authorities would probably be like, the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't realise it was a law to go back in time and then go back to another reality.
Well, I don't know. Actually, yeah. I guess there isn't a lot, yeah. So, but you might end up getting, captured for your secrets by some secret government organisation until they torture the secrets of time travel.
If I could go back in time, I would solve, the great mysteries of history. I'd go and see, how the pyramids were built. I'd see who Jack the Ripper was. I'd see, I don't know. What really happened in the very Celeste.
It'd be very boring. You go, they moved stones. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you go back forwards, and you're like, it was some guy
I'd be like,
I didn't know.
wow, aliens built it. Who knew?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy. That's the first thing that the first thing that civilization did that's still around today. The first monument or something.
Not really. I think Stonehenge precedes the pyramids.
How old is Stonehenge?
10,000 years.
How tall is it?
That's just a bunch of...
Not as tall as Stonehenge. All right, shut up. How complex is it?
We don't even
know
a
lot more complex than Stonehenge.
No, that's the thing. We don't know how we built it. We think that they just dragged it up.
Well, yeah, but we don't
dragged it up
using a heap
because of the shape of it. It's so weird. It's like how the hell did they even do that?
It's pretty impressive.
It's impressive they did it without modern technology, but I don't think it's weird that they built it into a triangle shape.
Okay, so what?
I don't understand.
It's a big triangle kind of thing.
I think a pyramid.
It's like, okay, well, yeah, what the hell?
Pyramid is it's like 3D. Triangle.
What's the point of it? It doesn't do anything. It's just there.
Hey,
great.
It is a monument to the pharaoh Khufu.
Some bullshit. Some guy with a big ego.
No one knows.
Pharaoh Khufu. He built the pyramids of Giza in the.
How long did it take?
A long time.
How long?
20 years. I don't know. A long time.
It looks like it would take more than 20 years. To be fair.
They worked really hard.
They worked really hard.
really hard.
They didn't work really hard. They got slaves to work really hard.
We don't actually know if they got slaves to do it. They do think that it could actually possibly have been workers paid with grain and beer and stuff. That's a theory. We don't know if slaves actually did build the pyramids.
Oh,
or if they didn't. We don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because it looks like a lot of manpower.
You've been reading too much of the Bible, where the Egyptians always have slaves.
Yeah.
That's
slaves.
Slaves.
Let my people go.
How did it go? I think next time I'm going to add in maybe a few gimmicks and games because you were shit with.
I got it. I said it more than you.
Only because I helped you.
And I discovered you in the process.
I could have got it in the ones.
I don't know what the word was, but it was either hooker or Dutch. I think it's Dutch.
Why would it be Dutch?
Or hook or something like that. Was it
hooker? Did you say your word then?
Yes.
Yeah, well done. It was hooker.
Was it hooker?
Yes, it was screwdriver.
That's how you're going. Screwdriver.
Stupid.
Right, we both lost. Feck.
Well, that's it for our first ever podcast. How do you think it went, guys?
It went better than the
alright.
trial run.
But yeah, still kind of shit philosophy thing.
Well, Ben, it's only the first podcast. We'll get better. Don't worry.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was alright. I think we had some good points, and hopefully, we had a good laugh. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
Well, this is
Are we done?
Stephen Gardner, Dominic Lennon, and Ben Lennon saying goodbye. See you next time.
In the middle.
Yeah. Goodbye.